Hello and good evening, everyone. So, welcome to this Tuesday evening. Then I keep thinking it's Monday evening, but because we didn't live stream last night. But no, it's definitely Tuesday, and I need to go into screen sharing mode. Hi there, Mick Dundee 77. There, just seeing you on the Crowdcast stream there. I hope you're doing well this evening. So basically, yeah, we're just going to let's make sure we're definitely live on YouTube. Just going to go about placing some live value bets here then on this Bet365 account here. And in between, if, I don't know if I probably won't run out of value bets to place, because at the bottom left-hand corner there, you can see there's nearly 5,000 bets on, now 4,500 actually, it's just updated. So 4,500 bets across all the bookmakers on the Rebel betting site, and currently 22 value bets with the filters that I have. The filter I'm currently using here, if I show you on the options, is literally just this Bet365 one. So I've got minimum percentage of 4%, max of 15%. Then minimum odds, I've always found very successful betting, value betting, with minimum odds of 1.2 and max of 3.2. But the standard maximum odds, I believe, on the software are 2.8. So I upped it to 3.2 myself. If you're not really comfortable with so much variance, because if the higher the odds you go, the more chance there could be a longer losing streak if you happen to go on a losing streak. But with the higher odds, at the same time, you can bring in bigger profits from bets, because you're or if the bet does win, then it's obviously going to be a bigger return. So, but yeah, I just went for 1.2 to 3.2, and it's been working really, really good. And time to match start at most 48 hours. And then I have hide low tier unticked, because this account that I'm using, this Bet365, is not like a brand new, fresh Bet365 account. As I've mentioned before, if you are looking to start value betting with a fresh, brand new account, bookie account, I'd potentially I'd say either avoid value betting altogether and maybe just look at doing match betting and using the account for a month or two at least, and then going on to Rebel and selecting the hide low tier, and even then sort of cautiously going at it. If you just to be, make sure everyone knows this, if you just set up a brand new Bet365 and you go on to Rebel and you just bet on absolutely everything, it will get closed down very, very quickly. They will just be able to see that, okay, obviously this person knows what they're doing. They're just taking bets at great value. Let's close them down before they make any money from us. But if it's on an older account, they kind of take longer with how it works when they're checking accounts. It takes longer for them to figure it out. So you can typically make like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or even £7,000 before your account will get closed down. And that's the main thing, really. You're not going to be able to do this forever and make money with it forever. But the main point of it is to make as much money as possible until you get closed down there. But let's go ahead then and place a few bets here. And as I say, I'll get to any questions in between. I'll try and do 5 value bets and then questions and then another 5 and so on. So this first one, Asian handicap, we'll click on bet. That's loading that up. And while it's loading it, we'll go back and check, okay, Asian handicap +0 on the soccer team, starting with the letter R. So don't need to read the whole name. So we'll go over here and we can see that the main Asian handicap bet is not listed here. So we need to click Asian lines. And then the team starting with the letter R is here on the right-hand side. And the main Asian handicap bet is actually +0.25, because you can see 0.0, comma, +0.5, meaning that that's the +0.25 with it being in the middle. But that's not what we want. So we need to scroll down a bit. Sometimes they are just there very handily, and you can just select it and place the bet. But we need to scroll down here, click on alternative Asian handicap. And then on the right-hand side there, our team there, starting with the letter R, will scroll down and you can see the 0.0 is just there. Back odds are at 2.3. So we just need to double check. Yeah, that's the team. That's the bet we want. and the back odds there 2.3. That's exactly what we want. So now we can just jump back over to the bookmaker, click on place bet because we have our correct stake set in. That's like the final thing to check before you click place bet. Have you got the correct stake in? So yeah, we're using, because we've started with £1,000 bankroll on this account, we're using £10 stakes there. So we're only risking 1% of the entire bankroll on each bet. But that bet's placed, so we click done, jump back over to Rebel, and then yeah, we can see we've taken that at 10.6% of value, which any double digit sort of value bet like 10, 11, 12, 13% or whatever, really, really good when you can get those. So we'll click log on that, and then we can jump to the next one here. So we've selected it. We'll click bet again while it's loading, jump back here. And we can see, first of all, we look at the sport. It's a tennis match, starts in 13 hours, and it's just for a win. So we can see the player's name starts with a B, and we can see the player's name starts with a J. So we don't need to, sometimes if the players have the same first names, letters there, then you would obviously need to look at, okay, what's the second name letter start with? But this is just a B, so we can just go with that. So we'll jump over to the bet then, and you can see there the player we want on the right-hand side to win their match. We'll select it, and the back odds currently on offer are 2.62. That's exactly what we want there, 2.62. So we'll jump, we're double checking everything. Yeah, it's just a win bet to place. Yeah, that's it. So we can click on place bet, wait till it's confirmed, click on done, and then go ahead and log that one. So that's at 9.3% value. So we placed 2 bets now. So I'll do another 3, and then I'll jump over to the chat there, see if there's any questions. So another one, it's going to be another really, really easy. I was talking about this in one of the live streams last week. Tennis bets on Rebel, so insanely easy to place. It's just, I mean, you can place these so quickly. Just click bet. It's the player, starting with the letter Y. The other one starts with N. So the player with the letter Y to win, 2.62. There it is, letter Y to win, 2.62. And I don't even need to go and double check that. Just place bet on it. And yeah, we've got that at 8.4%. So we'll click log and go to the next one. So you can see there, even with me talking that one through a bit still, I still placed it very, very quickly. If you're doing this and you're not live streaming, which, as I mentioned before, everyone that will be listening to me now, I assume, will be placing these bets and not live streaming and speaking what they're doing. So yeah, you'll literally be able to just fly through these and get your sort of 20 bets per bookmaker account placed per day, no problem at all. But this one here, this is win first set. So it's the player with the letter A in the first name there to win their first set at back odds of 3.0. You can see there, first set winner. There's the letter A, back odds of 3.0. So we don't need to double check that. We just read it out enough times. I'm confident that's the correct bet without going back to check it again. And yeah, we can see it's confirmed. Click on done, and we can then log that one at 7.5%. So I believe that's is that 4 bets that we've placed now, or 5? Did we just do 5 there? So yeah, I think there was 1 bet outstanding. So I think that was 5 bets that we just placed. If you're ever sort of wanting to check, you would just go onto the tracker, and we can see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually no, that one from 19 minutes ago, I placed that before we went live, just before we went live. So we've just done 4 actually while we've been on the live stream. But yeah, so easy to just click on the tracker. You can see where you're at. So I'll just do 1 more then before I jump over to check to see if there's any questions there. So, okay, we've got at the top here, let me see. Yeah, still got 22 value bets with my filters available. So still plenty to go at. And now there's, it was 4,500 available bets across all the bookies. Now it's 5,352. So it's actually gone up since we went live. But we'll select this 7.9%, click on bet. And this is a soccer match, Asian handicap, plus 0.25 on the team starting with the letter U. So we'll go ahead and check here. Let's go ahead and go, okay, Asian lines. U is on the right-hand side. We want plus 0.25. Plus 0.75 is the main Asian handicap. So we want to scroll down, click on Alternative Asian Handicap, and then scroll down on the right-hand side here, and we can see it's this one here. So 0.0, comma, plus 0.5 is the plus 0.25, which is, as I say, what we want. We want back odds of 2.6. You can see there it's back odds of 2.6 on the team starting with the letter U. So we can go ahead and place that one. It's confirmed, placed, and then we can log that 7.9% of value there. So let me jump over to the chat here. Let me see if we've got anything going on. So great to see a few people in here tonight. That's awesome. 15 live viewers. Currently, it says only 1 like on the stream, though, which is always sad to see. And if you feel like being generous, it is completely free of charge for you to do. If you want to tap the like button on the stream, you know I appreciate it. It means the world to me. So Martin there, hi there, and good evening. I'm even seeing some love hearts flying from the bottom here. What's that going on? So people sharing the love here as well. I don't know if that's just like love hearts that pop up when the like button gets pressed, but yeah, I didn't not noticed those before. But yeah, Martin, I'm just saying hi. How are you? So I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you're all well this evening. And Jay there, hi Chris. So hi, good evening, Jay, saying hi Chris. Hope you're well. I'm wanting to multi-account, but I'm a bit wary of the legalities of it. I was wondering if you used Each Way Sniper Auto. So would could as me putting the bets on. So I'm just trying to work out, maybe it's like sometimes flipping autocorrect, messing up what we're trying to type. So I was wondering if you used Each Way Sniper Auto, could putting the bets on. So let me see here. I'll try and read the rest of the message. If I set it up for my dad's accounts and just put the details into my computer, would that not be him betting technically still? So I mean, as far as I'm aware, I've never seen. So there was the video that I did on the channel of a guy that was he wasn't actually multi-accounting with match betting, although he had multiple bookmaker accounts set up in different people's names. He was actually just committing bank fraud, like literally just fraud. He was placing bets. He wasn't like match betting. He was literally just placing bets. If the bets won, he was then just taking the profit. And then if they lost, he was going to the bank, Santander, I believe it was, and he was reporting that the account had been stolen and then claiming he was basically stealing from Santander. So, yeah, really, really dodgy. He obviously got several years, like 5 years in prison for it, because it was literally just theft, which, if you're going to just steal, then you, of course, deserve prison. It's silly because if he would have, apparently had so many different Bet365 accounts. If he would have learned how to do match betting and done it all like properly, so like legally, as it were, just done match betting and you're not actually stealing from anyone, you're just taking advantage of the free money that the bookies are giving to you. He could have made so much money and all legally without having to go to jail. If he would have just learned match betting, but. I won't say any more on that of why he wouldn't have done that. But yeah, with you saying that if you set it up for your dad's account and just put the details into the computer, would that not be him betting technically still? Yeah, I mean it's an auto betting software, isn't it? You would literally be, if you're really that worried about the legalities of it, you're not even placing the bets. Your dad's not even placing the bets. It's a bot is placing the bets for you at that point. So, yeah, absolutely. I personally would not be worried about any legal implications to do with that. I'd personally just crack on and get set up with it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure, unless they've just started doing it today, I don't think Each Way Sniper Auto are taking any new customers on currently still. So if you are wanting to get going with it, then sadly I don't think you can still, but I'll check after this live stream if that's not the case and you can now buy it again. But yeah, I think it's sometime. People keep asking me on private messages and on the Facebook groups, when's it going to be available again? And yeah, I think it's going to be at least. I'm going from what I was told. I think about middle of September. I'm guessing it would be like roughly from what I was told, and all that, with waiting for like older customers to cancel their subscriptions because they've eventually using it immediately. You can only make like a few £1,000s from it. You can't just make hundreds of thousands from it. But I think most people are quite happy, with just the several £1,000s of profit. Does most people there, I think. But HC, hi there and good evening, saying, hey mate, do you reckon it's possible to make a consistent £800 a month from one set of accounts for 12 months? So yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw the so the member. I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but the video that I did showing an odds monkey user that had made £14,000 in, I believe it was 11 months, and then they'd even posted up on the odds monkey Facebook group when they'd completed 12 months of match betting. They'd made £15,000, which is obviously well over £1,000 a month, even never mind 800 a month. So yeah, it's absolutely possible to be hitting £800 a month from one set of accounts for 12 months. I don't need to try and guess at that or anything. That's proven even in today's, because I'm more used to what the offers were like from say 2019, 2020, and then a bit of 2021, and then just a bit of 2022, or maybe not even just 2019, 2020, and 2021. So I'm not as sort of in tune with exactly what the offers are like now and profit. I can just go from what odds monkeys say you can make. But yeah, when you're literally seeing an odds monkey member making 15 grand in 12 months right now, then yeah, you can see that that's definitely possible. And then you put there, which would be overall around 10,000 in 12 months. 100% that's possible. If you would have said like, oh, can you make 20,000 off one set of accounts in 12 months? Then, as usual, I'd just be straight up with you and say, no, that's not going to happen. Unless you got like very, very fortunate with some 2-up bets doing full turnarounds and some huge odds extra place bets landing in the extra place, then maybe at an extreme push it could be possible. But even then, I think it'd be pushing it too much there. But let's see. So just scrolling down. Hi there. Good evening. Chill Step Music. Just seeing a bit of chat going on there. So just trying to find the next question there. So let me see if there's no. HC saying, let's say I start today, spend a good 2 hours a day, starting bankroll of £500, and reinvest it all. What would be a realistic amount of profit I'd make after 12 months from all bookies combined? I mean, realistic amount, obviously starting with £500, you're not going to be, it's better if you can start with more than that, of course, but yeah, starting with 500. I mean, it's always tough to say like these, you could say like between five to 15,000, it really depends how things are going to land for you, what kind of 2-up bets you're going to get on, what kind of extra place bets, how are the casino offers going to land for you. Like, it's such a wide variance, isn't it? Everyone's going to have different results as well. So yeah, I would say, rather than thinking of like, oh, how much is going to be possible and delaying getting started, I would just say, get going with it and then see what you can make from it. I've done it myself in the past. I've seen something that I can see is making good money, and then I've delayed doing it and thought, oh, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm just going to keep putting it off. But the best thing to do is just take action and just start doing it and see where you get to with it, basically. But let's see. Oh yeah, Philip Hall, hi there, good evening, saying, I gave up on match betting a while ago, but that looks so easy. I'll watch it back. So yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead now. Now I've caught up with the questions there. Oh, let me just check actually on Crowdcast here. Oh yeah, Mick Dundee there. So, because this Crowdcast is, of course, the streaming platform I use for the members live streams. Don't want to forget Mick Dundee over here. So, saying, can we ask Axie trading questions tonight? Oh yeah, and then you put not sure why my questions are showing. Yeah, it's just because we're streaming on YouTube, on here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, literally any question you have, yeah, throw it at me. Absolutely fine. So just saying, I wanted to know how you got on with withdrawing some money from your Axie trading account. You said you were going to try. So yeah, I haven't actually tried yet. I will try, but for now, I'm just leaving the cash in there basically and letting it grow. I've made another £8, £8 or £9 today, and yeah, just so I will. I mean, I don't know. People were saying like, oh, I've seen some like dodgy reviews. You can't withdraw your money. You have to remember, Axie are a multi-million pound company that sponsor like Man City. I have absolutely no worries with withdrawing my profit from there once it's like completed. If even if it was in the say tens of thousands of pounds that I had in there, that's still like not a lot of money for Axie. Like I don't know, they'd have no reason to like keep the profit that my trader has made for me. Oh yeah, and you said there it's making good money, isn't it? Yeah, I mean absolutely. So just to quickly show you for any of you interested in basically making money while you sleep and just having a currency trader just work for you. Essentially, you're investing your money and then allowing a professional currency trader or Forex trader to just make money for you all the time, like 24 hours a day. They're watching the account, they're trading your money for you. And yeah, made, I think we're at, what is it? Hold on, I can check on the app here. And that's the other great thing. It literally runs on your phone on an app in the background. You don't have to leave a computer running for it to run. So what are we at now? So I started off, I put £400 in when I started. I was having some margin calls, which is when a trader is trading on leverage, so they're borrowing money from the broker. If their trades start going the wrong way, like not the way they'd hoped for, then you can get something called a margin call, which means you have to either sell your positions or add more funds. I didn't want to sell any positions because then you could be selling them at a loss. So I put another £200 in. So 600 quid is my money, but the balance currently is at 873. So £273 is a profit from trades that have been closed in profit there. But yeah, another £8 today. And it's currently, I don't obviously have to have a bit of knowledge on like currencies, but the euro to Oz dollar, if that starts falling at the moment, then I'll be standing to make even more money from that. Everyone that's been in the in the Profit Boss members Discord group, everyone that I've recommended this to is very, very happy with it at the moment. There's only one person that I saw on the Match Betting Facebook group that's not been happy with it. And I think it was just because they didn't quite understand the live profit loss part of it. They could see their live profit and loss was in minus, but that doesn't actually matter. Until the trade is actually closed, you haven't locked in any losses. I think they just thought that they were losing money, but it's not. My current live profit and loss is minus £250, but it doesn't actually matter. So I think this is only for you if you can get your head around that and you understand kind of how trading on leverage works. If you don't understand it, then obviously it could be a bit confusing there. But this guide, this is the guide that I created. It took me several hours to put it together. I created this to hopefully try and help you understand it and get set up with doing it. It's completely free to get started with Axie copy trading. There's no monthly sort of sign up fee to it. No monthly fee. You just pay 30% of the profit to the trader, which I think is fair enough with the fact that they're making all the money for you. So you're essentially it's like you've employed a trader for you, and then you're just paying them a wage, if you want to think of it like that. But the link to this guide is down in the description, of course, if you're interested. Basically, yeah, you got step one. It shows you how to set the account up, how to fill out the application there. And then you got step two, which is the link there for downloading the copy trading app. It takes you straight to the Play Store to download it. Then you got all these different step-by-step instructions. That's the trader iCopy, the holy grail. I mean, you can see their performance from January this year to now. They've made 11,000 US dollars there. Just this sort of last 8 months there. Oh no, sorry, that was up till July. That would have been. So yeah, 7 months, made $11,000 there. And yeah, just all the information that you need with like regards to setting the stop levels there and everything like that. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. I'm going to do loads more videos. I just have one video. If you type into YouTube Profit Boss Axie copy trading, then it should come up. I just have the one video on it at the moment. But yeah, as I say, really, really good site to use. It's making money. So I'm very excited to make some more videos on it. But let's go ahead. And we've got a few minutes left here. So just wanted to go, let's see if we can place at least another 3 bets here on Rebel. So we'll go ahead. And I haven't even had chance because I usually then talk about each way sniper as well. But not even had chance tonight with us finishing up at 7:30. But tomorrow night, I'll start the stream off talking about each way sniper, just for those people that haven't heard of it, don't know what it is, and want to start making money using it. But let's go ahead and select this one. So this is a basketball bet. Asian handicap, overtime included, minus 6.5 on the team, starting with the letter N. And we can go here and go, okay, minus 6.5. Team was starting with the letter N, 1.83 are the back odds we want. Happens to be the main bet there. And we can just then go ahead and go, yep, 1.83. And that's the exact bet that we want there. So let's go ahead and place that one and wait for it to confirm. There we go. And then click on log. So that's a 9.3 expected value on that one. And then we'll go ahead, click on this one. Okay, so this is an esport bet. And this is Asian handicap plus 1.5 on the team called Trigger. Now, if it's an easy name to say like that, you can just say it. So you don't have to think about, oh, it's the first letter is T. It's just Trigger. So plus 1.5 on Trigger. Okay, it's just there on the main lines there. And back odds of 2.75 is what we require. And there you go. That's what it is. So we double check the bet, plus 1.5 on Trigger at 2.75. Click on place bet and click done. Then go back over and click log. And we've just taken that at 7.4%. Then another one here. So tennis, we like our tennis bets. Okay, this is a more intricate tennis bet here. I don't think I've ever done one of these. So this might be a challenge for me. Over under games, first set, over 10.5, first set. Okay. So let me see if I can find this one. As I say, I've never, ever tried to find one. Okay, actually, first set, total games, over 10.5, back odds of 3. So there we go. First set, total games, over 10.5, back odds 3.0. So, yep, that would be it. That was not even that hard at all. So I'll go ahead and click on place bet for that one. And if I would have scrolled down and just been struggling to find it and like really, really couldn't find it, literally, I'm going to click log on it. We just placed it at 7.4%. But literally all you would do is just click remove in the bottom left-hand corner of this tab here. And by clicking remove, it gets rid of it. It's gone. And then you just move on to the next one that may be a much, much easier bet to place. For example, like this one. So this is just the player with the letter A in the first name. Angelica, actually, that's quite easy to say. To win her match, back odds are 1.33. So there you go. Angelica, 1.33 to win the match. It's not a first set. It's just to win overall. And we'll just place bet on that. So sometimes they're extremely easy to find. 6.2% expected value. Click log on that. And that's another one done. So yeah, in the short stream here, so we placed, there was 2 actually outstanding before I went live. So I placed 9 bets there. And that was a lot of that was like answering questions and chatting there as well. So yeah, Philip Hall there, absolutely. Yeah, you're saying you gave up on match betting a while ago. But I think people that have maybe done match betting a while ago and you just went through the sign-up offers and then you kind of didn't really want the hassle of going through the reload offers or doing two-ups and not getting a full turnaround or doing extra places, and you don't have the time to sit there on a Saturday and do extra place bets. All these different kind of smart betting strategies work for different people. Like some people wouldn't want to just use Rebel and place value bets. They'd want to do the extra places, and that's fine. But I think Rebel is very, very good for people that just want to jump on, place 20 bets or 30 bets or even more if you're using several bookmakers, but you just want to do, say, 20 if it was a single Bet365 account. But yeah, use several bookies, get your bets placed, and then go away and do something else. Make your few £1,000. It's easily possible to make several thousands of pounds from this before you start getting accounts restricted if they're a bit older of an account. And yeah, as usual, I've left the free trial to Rebel link there in the chat there. It's the pinned comment. And if you're thinking like, oh, I don't want to mess about with the free trial, I just want to go for the pro version, there is a half price first month link in the description. It's literally 50% off your first month. So check it out there if you're interested. But I'll be live again. So, let me just see here. Mick Dundee saying, on Each Way Sniper Auto, it's not been very good for me. It's very glitchy and not making anything. So sorry to read that. I know sometimes it can be a bit glitchy with getting it set up. And depending on the variants that you have, sometimes you can get started and maybe have like a 5-day, 6-day losing streak. But I assure you, it's very, very good if you're able to persist with it. But yet again, some people may not want to persist with it and get it set up and carry on using it. You may just want to use something like Rebel and be placing the bets yourself. And then you got something like the Axie Forex trading, copy trading that you can run in the background as well. And yeah, there's all these different things. And there's even more ideas that I have coming to the channel very, very soon as well for sort of passive income generating softwares. But yeah, Mick Dundee there. Final question then. Does Rebel betting have to be done with Bet365? So no, it doesn't have to be just used with Bet365. You can, if you're a pro member, you can even use Smarkets and the Betfair exchange. You can use betting exchanges on it as well as like loads and loads of other bookmaker accounts. As I mentioned before, I literally just have Bet365 on for these live streams just to keep it simple, rather than me having to just be like a lot more work for me to have to try and jump in between a Skybet account, a Ladbrokes account, a Coral account, and all that. So it's just easier for me. And Bet365 is potentially the easiest to select bets and place them on. So I think it highlights how good Bet365 does gel with Rebel. But yeah, there's loads of other bookmaker accounts you can use with it. But thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I hope to see you then into tomorrow night's Wednesday evening's live stream.